Hey guys, we're back on the trap line here. We're checking this little urban property I got. I don't know if you guys can hear it trying to kill me, but yeah, that's what we're looking at there. We're gonna get him dispatched and get on down the road here. He's a pretty big coon, a little worked up. I'm guessing he's a boar. Kind of pissed off he looks. So, yeah, we're gonna get this taken care of real fast and hopefully get on down the road and go check the new coyote line we just set yesterday, and go from there. So, you guys might not see me here for a second. I'm gonna try to line up the shot here and not shoot my truck. No. That's the noise we're looking for. Not going to show it to you guys, but that's usually a good indication that we're letting the air out of them. So, we're going to let them sit for a minute. We're going to go check the rest of these lines. And let them all gas out right now. So, one shot in the lungs. I know I got him in the lungs because he's got it coming out of his mouth. So we'll go check the rest of these. Got 2 coyote sits down here. Just want to make sure nothing tampered with them. It doesn't look like anything's jumping around in them. So we're going to go check the rest of those and let him do his thing. Oh, there's a good spot. I need to set a few snares in here, but there's a lot of deer that come in this little area here. Yeah, we freeze-proofed these yesterday with the kids. So yep, so we redid everything, put the ice melt on. Sorry about the sloshing water bottle. That's what it is. I'll try to get it to make it nearly the amount of noise. We might have a coon down the field edge down back there. But no, well, he should be gassed now. Now I'll have to shoot him again, but he should be good. He was struggling with the breathing side of things. This property's good if you set it for the whole season. You usually catch 4 or 5 coyotes, maybe. If I'm running snares, there's a chance I could pick up a fox or 2 as well. So, yeah. Well, he's got enough energy out of him, and that should have taken some of the piss and vinegar out of him. So I must have only got 1 lung. We're gonna get the other one right now. So, you guys take care. I'll keep you posted if we get anything else here in just a second. All right, guys, we're still running trap line here. This is a new property we set. This one I usually catch 4 or 5 coyotes. In about a week or 2, depending on how many traps I have set out, obviously. But we put a new cable in yesterday. Boop. He's laying there. If I give him a little more time, he'd probably be dead. But so there's this trail that wraps this right there, and we had the loop there. He was able to come over here, get wrapped up, and so the trail's still open. So that's nice. Snare's non-reusable, but we can reset that trail, and that's good. Looks like a male. I could be wrong, but we'll know more here in a minute. So I'm gonna get out, finish him off, and then rehang this snare. And then I got a bunch more rebar and stuff, so I'm gonna probably head over the hill and try to knock out as many snares as I possibly can. I gotta try to be home by 1 o'clock to watch the daughter. You know, best laid plans if you want to be a trapper, especially if you want to run along lines and stuff. You can't be a family man. So no, I don't mind it. I get to spend the day with my daughter the rest of the afternoon. We always have a good time. Last time we spent the day together, we made a bunch of bread and a bunch of cookies, did some bacon stuff. Just that's what she likes to do, and made it happen for her. So like I said, it's all fun and good. There's no rush. I mean, I want to get some snares out to keep catching coyotes, but as you can tell, it's kind of sleety, rainy mixture again, and so on. So we're I wasn't expecting much on this property, as we got pushed out of here because there were some gun hunters, shotgun hunters. I mean, we were planning. I called the farmer. I got permission to do what I wanted to do, and we got to about this set and looked up, and a whole bunch of shotgun hunters on the other side of the creek. And then I'm like, well, they're on that side of the creek, whatever. And then we get down to the bottom down here where I got a few more traps, and yeah, needless to say, they come ripping across this field to come figure out what the hell we're doing. I'm like, well, I'm trapping here, so leave me alone. I got permission. But anywho, bullshit equals bullshit. And they told me they were gonna go start here. They're gonna start north and push to this fence line that I caught this coyote on. And I'm like, well, that's fine, but the problem is if they're pushing our direction, they're also shooting our direction, and I didn't want to risk that and the people that I had in the truck with Josh and my boy in there. So we packed up and got the hell out of here, and then we're like, well, hell, we'll just go on the other side of the creek, and we'll kind of cover that side of the creek and then go up on the hill. And needless to say, they didn't do what they told me they were going to do. They ended up trying to push out the whole thing all the way from road to road. Yeah, needless to say, I didn't get nearly the amount of traps. I was nervous. Like I said, I've been shot. Don't like it. Don't recommend it. And I didn't want to put those guys' safety at risk for it. So yeah, we got the hell out of here. Didn't get nearly what I wanted to set, but we were all kind of nervous and a little jittery. So this dude's got a case of pumpkin head. We're going to get him taken care of. But that's good. We'll see. We might have a couple more. I know I set 1 or 2 more, I think, down here. So this is a good spot. I think that snare down here in this little cut got knocked down. So I didn't check it too much. I think I seen the lock up, so it's hard to tell. That one's tucked into the brush real good. So alright guys, that's number 19 for the year. I think that's the 4th snared coyote we've gotten. It's that time of year, man. Start to run snares. This time of year they don't really like hitting leg holds, and my leg holds have all but dried up. They're not hitting them. So we're going to start running snares. I got a whole truckload of them now. I got a bunch of rebar to drive. And yeah, we're going to start putting hurting on some coyotes. Numbers should start coming up now. You guys should be getting a lot of content, but it's really not much with snares. They're usually dead, or I know a lot of people don't like seeing them jumping around in them. So I'll make it happen. Take care, guys, and always keep on grinding. Okay, guys. We got farmers running. Today's the day. If you're a farmer and you're wanting to run anhydrous, or you haven't run it yet, get it in the ground, man. Today's the day to do it. Right before it rains, it kind of seals the ground. So that for us today, guys. We got the one coon and one coyote. Well, actually, we got two coons. My dad caught one at Gopher Hill, that Badger property. Big boar coon. Again, no footage of that one. And one of my coyote sets, so I got a hold of. This is where my brain just goes. Anyway, caught that coon and a coyote set at Gopher Hill. I need to go over there here in the next, right after this rain. I'm not going to mess with it because this rain's going to break through the soft ground and we're not supposed to get below freezing the next 3 days. So even though it's raining, it's not freezing. If it's not freezing, I'm still catching. Those traps are going to be active. After the rain, however, I got a lot of work to do. So, we are going to be, we got a hold of a farmer up here. Like I said, I got enough farmers now, and it's just getting a hold of them and letting them know. I'll probably have, I'll be long lining it by this weekend. Which is funny because we start my family's Christmas weekend. You know how those stuff go. Anyhow, we're gonna run in a cabin down here. We're gonna be hanging out with some family. My definition of hanging out is I'm still a trapper. I got lines to run. So hopefully if they want to spend a little extra time with me, they could jump in the truck. I'm thinking my dad and my brother might want to do that. We could leave the girls there partying, doing what the girls do. And then we'll go run the trap line. Yeah, we should have a pretty good line in by then. Like I said, right now we're just, I got a bucket and a half of dry dirt. I got a couple of jugs of salt. If the ground's somewhat dry, I'm putting salt. If it's wet, I'm replacing with dry dirt, and I'm not even putting salt on it. Because dry dirt's dry dirt. It's not going to freeze. And I'd rather use dry dirt because it goes. We talked a little bit about it. I don't know if I talked with it on this one, but I think mud packs your jaws, and occasionally I've had traps set off that are jawed that wide because the mud got down on the creases. We just packed it in. So, I don't know. Try to stay away from it, just use a lot of dry dirt. I should make some wax dirt, but I'm lazy. So that ain't happening right now. That's something I need to mentally prepare for ahead of season. But again, I also told myself I was going to get a few 55-gallon blue barrels with lids and fill them full of dirt and let it dry out in the garage over the summer. But again, I'm lazy, didn't do it. So we're scrambling. There's plenty of dry dirt out here. Bridge embankments, cliff faces dry out real fast. Even if it rains, you can go in there and there's a shear wall, just chisel a little bit off. You gotta figure if it's a vertical wall, it's not collecting rain, so it stays pretty dry. So, yeah, we put in one new set leg hold because I ran out of time. I gotta get home to the kiddos, my daughter. Tomorrow, I got one job to do, and that might be closer to the evening. Oh, I hope this guy slows down. He didn't give a shit. Okay, I think I did. And you're 8. Yeah, that's what we got going on. Got a job to do tomorrow sometime, probably closer into the evening. And then I gotta go look at it tonight after 4:30. Go do the job tomorrow night, but drop the kids off in the morning. I'm free until 4-ish. So I'll go hang a bunch of snares in the place we just caught that coyote. Try to get a handful more leg holds in the ground, and then start. If it's not raining too bad, they're calling 100% chance for rain tomorrow. Might be just check and try not to get stuck. So I gotta clean up the backyard tonight since I'm hanging at the house. Get the 4-wheeler put in the garage. Get it on the battery charger. Get it warmed up so we can have it for tomorrow if it's going to rain real bad tonight. Right now it's not really muddy. You're not tearing up the fields. It is starting to stick to the tires a little bit. So, and if you see me wearing the same hoodie for all week, I take it off as soon as I get home. It smells like a coyote. It's what it is. I got clean hoodies. Everything underneath is clean. I changed my shirt. You know how it goes. Why dirty? Create more laundry for the wife, especially when I'm wearing 6 layers. Playing outside this time of year. So the outer later, just keep it on. It's dirty. It's going to collect the dirt. When it gets really dingy, I'll wash it. But probably about twice a week it gets thrown in the wash. I'll swap out hoodies. But like I said, it's not supposed to get below freezing. So, but it is supposed to rain, which isn't going to make things fun. That property we shot the coyote on, he texted me today and said, hey, since you haven't put traps in, just hold out until after the rain and we get a little bit of dry weather. Once the dry weather, then come on in. I told him that's fine. There's no harm, no foul. If I had a bunch of traps on the ground, he told me to pull them today. I would have been pissed, but no, they're pretty good deal. But again, if you're running traps, don't be that asshole that, I mean, even with my disability, if I have to walk in, I'll walk in. It's gonna suck, but that's what we do, you know? That's the name of the game. Or bring something smaller in. If you bring an ATV in after a rain, the ATV's floating on top of that shit. Put it in 4-wheel drive. Don't try not to be actually off-roading it. Just hug the edges of the bean field. Try to stay high and dry. Don't tear up the fields because you ruin it for anybody else down the road. You might be, oh, I'm trapping this for 20 years. Well, if you're a dickhead in the last 5 years of that, you just screwed it for the next kid that decides to come in there and try to trap it or hunt it. Especially in today's world. It's just, don't be an asshole. You show respect, the farmers will show you respect, and next thing you know, you'll have an entire county to trap. Just be respectful. You're a salesman for the sport, you know. I went through, a guy was super nervous about his cats. I showed him my offset jaws. I said, if you're worried about cats, I'll run nothing but offset jaws. This way, if I catch one of your cats, there's no harm, no foul. But to be a little more target specific, I'll try to run primarily snares. By running those snares, I know, again, you know that I'm not catching anything but coyotes because you can target specific set snares. The only thing you have an issue with is occasionally you'll catch it, maybe a coyote, or not a coyote, a fox or something. But if I set a coon snare, all I'm catching are coons and fox, possibly. Coyote snares, I think I set them high enough now that all I'll catch are coyotes, and I'm thinking I'm even going to be pulling out some of the fox. So there, I'm not catching them. So snares are great tools to get on properties. You can use a snare with a relaxing lock, and that's even better, because then if you catch a farmer's dog in a snare, have options, you know. Just because, why not? So just give yourself some options, and you're selling yourself to landowners, guys. That's the name of the game here. You're trying to make this hobby and the sport of trapping respectful. You want people to appreciate it. We're getting attacked from all sides. Just, I mean, even amongst other trappers, you have hard times. I know different groups of trappers are doing different things, and it's bullshit. We're here together. We're here to work together. Don't screw it over for other people. If you see a kid, again, you can even be having a kid stealing traps off your line. Obviously, he's interested, or else he wouldn't steal it. If he's stealing fur and the traps, I mean, just pay attention. Sometimes them kids are just curious. If you find them, try to take them out. Say, hey, let's go run a line just for you. It's just, I don't know. I've never caught a trap thief. I did once, but because of her position in the county, nobody was willing to prosecute her, so it's what it is. Big fan reason why I'm trying to get out of this county right now. But alright guys, that's gonna do it. We're getting home. Probably noticing the background's looking familiar. But yeah, that's what we got for you. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I'm tired. Trying to catch up on sleep after our thermal hunt the other night. But yeah, that's what we got going. Hope you guys like the shows. Sounds like I haven't had any negative real feedback. But if you guys like the shorts, should I do a couple more of them shorts? And just tag those and send them out? And then, I don't know. It seemed like the shorts got a lot of views. So maybe I'll start doing some of them if I catch them in leg holds. Cut little clips out and run them. But yeah, as always, if you don't mind, please like and subscribe. If you know somebody who might be interested, if you know any disabled vets, many of your buddies or something that are having issues, send them my way. I'm a pretty open guy. I try to keep it as raw as possible, and get what you guys can see is what you get. But yeah, that's all we got. Like and subscribe. Share if you don't mind. Tell the world. I'd like to try to get to 1,000 views or 1,000 subscribers before next season. I don't know if I'll be able to pull it off. If we're lucky, if you guys, with your guys' help, we might hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of this season. Think we can do it? I'm almost at 500. So if we can hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of the season, I'll do a pretty good sized giveaway. But we'll do another giveaway here at 500. And now that I got my YouTube Live stuff going, we'll do it on YouTube Live. I don't have a lot of stuff to give away. I got a few pelts. Let me know in the comments what you guys like to see. You like them fish that I was giving away? Do we like, would you rather have like a signed pelt? I mean, I'm not famous by any means. But, what do you think? I mean, hell, I don't know. Let's see. You guys let me know in the comments what you guys think. I read them all. No matter how big, no matter how small. You almost have to, because you got to clean out the comment section. But, yeah, I read them all. I reply to a lot of them. And I appreciate your guys' participation in this stuff. Yeah. You guys just keep on commenting. And again, I forget what his user handle is. I think it's like 357 or something. But he, again, I go through here, and there's people that I see that are steady commenters that have replied to damn near every comment or every video, and who watch it all the way to the end. That's why I tack this shit on the end. My daughter's coming. She's making noise. I'll eventually get a hold of you one day saying, hey, I got something for you. So, I think he got a Christmas ornament, one of my hand-carved Christmas ornaments, fish about that big and just on a loop. Daughter wants to say hi. You want to say hi to everybody?
Hi.
So, yep. We don't know what we got into, but we both had headaches yesterday. So now we get to hang out today. And just, what are we doing? Just gonna clean up around the yard. Skin coyotes. Are you gonna skin a raccoon today? She's not very much help. We might go inside and we might play a little video games, but we might go play some video games for a little bit with her, and then I gotta get this yard cleaned up tonight, so I might get a little fire going, burn off some cardboard I got, and then we got rain coming, so I gotta get the garage cleaned out. I told you this already, 4-wheeler in the garage. I got a 80-gallon air compressor I need to get in the garage. I got some grills I gotta take apart and almost glue them together so it's one big ass grill. I got a Blackstone kind of flat griddle top grill, 36-incher for free, just for doing some work. And I got it up on the porch with the other grill. But yeah, I'm gonna try to just work on the yard this afternoon. We're gonna go relax, have a little fun, and then when the boy gets home, then we'll come out here and I'm paying him to do some skinning right now. He's got a bunch of coons in there to finish up, and we got 2 more coons and a coyote for him. So by then my wife should be home and we can just hit this. While he's skinning, I'll be cleaning out the garage, and then I'll start fleshing, and you guys are trappers. But at any rate, you guys, hey, keep the comments coming, and one day, like I said, you'll get a message from me saying, look me up. And if you haven't, guys, go over and find me on Facebook, because that's usually where I do most of my communication from. Between Facebook and Messenger, go in there, and I'm always uploading that. I'm not on Instagram. I probably should be. That's where them shorts would be good. The TikTok would be good. I should get on that stuff, but when my daughter gets older, I'll put her in charge of all that crap. I just don't have the time for it. So, always. This is probably too long, but God bless, we're going to keep it. We're going to keep you guys going. We're going to leave it long. Some of you guys like this talk, these little chats we have. So, but coyote number 19. One more and we hit that 20. Last year I hit 20 about 3 weeks from now. So, I think 50 is a reasonable number this year. Again, with as few traps as I have in the ground right now, but we're going to hit it hard. I made enough money where we can run some traps. We do have Christmas coming around the corner, so I don't know. I generally try to give away for Christmas. It's what I have a lot of. So God bless you guys. Always keep on grinding. That's how life's only so long. Yeah, just keep on grinding. That's all I got. No more. We gone.